All right, this is the Psychotic Strength Podcast. This is Tyler Toby Townsend.
Carson Aquino.
Good. I'm glad you said your name. I've been Aquino. I never get it right, dude. But all right, so we'll head right into the gym updates. Mine will be very quick. Oh my god, my hands are so soft.
There's your update.
There it is. So I've been just training people, right? That's kind of all I'm doing right now. We had Canyon Clash yesterday. Lilly will go over that a little bit. And then my biggest gym update yesterday, I'm getting this tire tower ready. So I got 12 tires in the back of my house that were pretty muddy, and I exfoliated them yesterday, getting the mud and shit off of them. So it feels super weird that my hands are like really soft. It's almost like I took a sandpaper to them, so they feel really weird to me.
We had to figure that out last night. It's like, why is this so smooth?
Well, I took a shower, and I'm feeling my own hands on me, and it felt gross. I'm like, what? Who's touching me? But, yeah, so how's your gym update?
I competed yesterday for the first time.
Woohoo.
So it went well. I took second.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I caught the bug. I do think I want to do it again, but, yeah, there was a lot of, like I was saying, a lot of moving parts and, overthinking things, but, I definitely could have done a little better, but so could she, right? There's always, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I always say that every time I do a competition, the first thing that hits my brain the entire day is all the things I didn't do during training.
Yeah.
Every time I skipped, every time I didn't do this or that, or it didn't go well, or I didn't push something hard enough. So I just beat myself up in that way. But
yeah.
Just about, I don't think anybody really, except for the genetic monsters, or someone who's transitioning from another sport, takes like a first place in their first competition. It just doesn't really happen that often. You got to learn how to compete too.
Mm-hmm.
And it was little things. I mean, like we were just saying, like getting under the yoke. He said, "Athlete ready." She nodded. He said, "Go." And then she shoved her back into the yoke before standing.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, there's like 2 seconds, right? Yeah. Like, to me, I'm seeing all these little tiny things that I worked for fucking 15 years perfecting, right? So like it's little stuff like that. We had a little chalk rock on the farmers. I expected, so I guess I practice everything. So that includes crushing a chalk rock.
Yeah.
But then when we're there, I've never had her do it. And I'm just like, you got to just crush it, right? And then wash your hands and then go. Well, she's there for like 3 seconds trying to rub just the rock without crushing it in her hand and then just throws it. And I'm like, well, there's some on there, right? Fuck it. But it was good, man. Some stiff competition there. There was a lot of people there that, there was this chick in her own weight class. No one else was in there. And she obliterated the whole competition, but like for no reason.
I've been there in that, especially lightweight. Because you don't get a ton of lightweight guys coming out. I'm the only one in the class, and then I'm like, I should have just competed up weight class. And had some more competition.
She was originally signed up to be my competitor.
Really?
Which, phew.
Wow.
That would have been embarrassing.
No, not embarrassing. That woman, she should, if she competed novice, I think everyone would have been irritated.
Yeah. It was
because
insane.
She was in open. Destroying everything. Yeah. Like it was, she got up to like the 35-pound bag. A woman throwing a 35-pound bag over a 12-foot fucking thing, and she was clearing the fuck out of it.
Yeah, it wasn't like barely making it. It was nuts.
It was insane. She did I think she did the whole sandbag medley. For me, when I was training for this comp, the sandbag medley, I don't know how anybody can do it. It's 2 sandbags to shoulder, then a 50-foot Husafelt sandbag run, then it's sandstone over bar.
Oof, that's exhausting.
In 75 seconds.
In 75 seconds.
That's exhausting.
What?
That's insane.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll be happy to get to the Husafeld at all, right? Like, because mine was like a 250-pound bag to shoulder. Like, I don't know. But she did that whole thing and, like, she got to the sandbag and did, what, like 6? That was Rachel. That was that other chick, Rachel, got 6.
I wasn't paying attention for hers for that.
But anyway, it was nuts. There was a couple people there that were fucking
Katie Moore was crashing it, too.
Yeah, Katie. That's what I meant.
That was the girl with the dark hair and glasses, yeah.
She just destroyed everybody. But
so, see, I, like, went into promoter mode because I was like, find your Instagram and invite you to the expo. Like, I went over to one of the tents and just, talked about it for like 10 minutes. Like, let's flip cars. We're pulling a vintage fire truck. Like, it's just where I'm more comfortable, I think, but yeah, it was fun.
We did it. And I told her too, even if you never want to compete again, at least now you get it. Mm-hmm. You're so involved in this thing that like you should know what the hell's going on. Yeah. So what's your gym update? How you doing? What are you going for?
Oh, I'm good. I mean, I'm training for the comp in September. Kind of messing around with some stuff for that. I'm competing up a couple weight classes coming out of, because I just did Nationals in June. At the beginning of June, I took second in that for the 181 weight class. Oh, yeah. Super thrilled with that. I mean, going into that, I was like, I just want to perform and do well. It was my first time at Nationals. Kind of after the first 2 events, I was like, oh, maybe I can get top 5. Maybe we can finish 5. The goal was to go to not zero any events and then get top 5, and ended up in second. Didn't zero anything, so I was happy with that.
That's amazing.
Hit the goals. I think kind of doing some of the shows around here and then focusing for Natural Worlds next year is kind of the push that I want to go for. Klaus, me and him trained together quite a bit. Yeah. We were looking at the qualifiers for Worlds for this year, and we're like, oh damn, we could have possibly qualified for this. So that's kind of the shot, is to try and go for that next year.
Well, so the Naturals Worlds, Naturals in general is pretty baby new.
Yeah, I had never heard of it until you guys posted something along like about it.
Miriam and Kai, they won, and we're going to Worlds this year.
Yeah, and I was like, how did I not know about this? And so I was like, okay, I guess.
It's super frustrating because as a natural, you guys, right? Not me. As a natural, it's got to be frustrating to go against these dudes who you saw it in the enhanced games, right? Putting someone on steroids doesn't put them on the podium, right? That's not just hand in hand. I mean, there's so much genetics, there's work ethic, there's just so much that goes into this. But at the same time, I feel like for naturals, there's always that little thing in your brain where like you're like, well, I bet you he's fucking juicing, and that was why he won. You know, like that's got to be frustrating. But to go into this place where, I mean, medical professionals who get tested for this shit, cops, fucking military, everybody who can't do this stuff and still wants to be relevant and have a good time and have competition that they don't have to wonder like, did I lose because this guy's doing the same amount as me, but he's juicing as well. It's kind of not fair, you know, when you think about it. So, and I know a lot of people feel that way. I mean, juice is not, again, like I was saying, it's not the fucking end all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything less of somebody who uses steroids. I mean, I've seen people who are on all sorts of gear and you wouldn't be able to tell. You're like, what? You're taking steroids? And like, it does not make you strong. It makes you be able to push harder to get stronger.
Right. And recover faster.
Recover faster. Yeah. But I also, because I'm a first responder, like I get drug tested. Also, I've always kind of had this mindset of like, I want to see what I can do naturally, what that push can be before ever doing that. And like, it might be cool at some point, but I don't have this big urge to get on anything. And now that, you know, we have this this newer natural strongman world. So I'm like, okay, I'll take a shot at it.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because that's a conversation I have with all my clients, especially if they bring it up at all. I don't bring it up, right? I'm always just like, they're going to come to me the way they are, and we're going to bust ass that way, right? If you want to have that conversation, you need to come talk to me before you just hop on shit.
Yeah.
Because I also need to know what the fuck I'm working with. But at the same time, there's always these people that just jump on. And I'm like, but you're making progress still. Why don't you see where your body will go before you just shove it that way, right? Because there's also a lot that comes to it. So your muscles do grow a little faster, all this other stuff. If you do it too early, you're looking at tendon ruptures and shit like that because they can't keep up with this amount of growth. You need a trained body before you do any of that shit. And people usually are just like, I didn't win, so I'm going to take steroids. It's like, again, that's not going to do it, bud. You didn't win because you're not consistent, because your eating sucks, your rest sucks. Like, fix all that shit. Yeah. Then if that's the reason you're losing, then go for it, right? But people are fucking nuts, man. But this natural shit is going to be pretty cool. Yeah. And you got to get into it soon. Yeah. Because it's going to blow up. That's what I was telling Kai and Miriam too. It was like, look, you're in an amazing position right now. Because first of all, women in this sport are barely becoming it's becoming a thing, right? For women to do. Every weight class and every show, there's more and more women. I was telling her the same thing, which is like, it's frustrating that sometimes there's one woman in a weight class, two women in a weight class. Every weight class for men, there's at least 3 or 4, right? So you can fill a podium. But it's just finally becoming a thing for women. And then this is now also a new thing. So how many people didn't even hear about it last year? Yeah. But they heard about it because we were blowing it all up. So this is next year. Every year it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger because especially for women, there's a lot of them that don't want to take shit. Yeah,
for sure. There's a bigger implication for women too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've seen quite a bit of that. I mean, you hear the deeper voice, the chin thing. It changes a woman's physical body quite a bit doing some of that shit. And you can do the easier stuff, like you mostly stay on orals, and it's not going to do that stuff to you. But it changes a lot. And women got a lot going on hormonally, anyways. You don't need to fuck with all that. I mean, even birth control. I'm a big advocate for that. Birth control is fucking people up, man. I'm a big advocate for if you should both be natural, right? No birth control, and if your partner doesn't smell good. You know what I mean? There's even just the pheromones that you give off as a person. There's a lot. I don't know if you know anything. You medically know things, right? Yeah. But there's this whole thing about your partner should smell good to you, and people smell different to other people. And it kind of, what was it, the deficiencies in our bodies attract us to certain smells that come out of other people's bodies. So that we can build more proficient humans, which we lose that when we're taking hormones and stuff like that. So it's interesting. I don't know. I like sniffing people.
Oh, just people, huh?
Not people. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so first responder. Yep. I'd love to hit that. Yeah. What got you into that, man?
I mean, I've done a lot work-wise and kind of been here or there. I thought about joining the military when I was in high school, but got 50% of my tuition for college covered and played football in college.
Oh, shit. What did you play?
Hanover, small school in Indiana. Small D3 school.
Okay. What position?
Running back.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I played football for 15 years. 2nd grade all the way through my senior year of college.
Damn.
You from the Midwest?
Yeah, from the Midwest. Grew up in Ohio.
Nice. Ohio.
And then...
Oh, that's Iowa.
Iowa, yeah, that's where Nationals was. Yes.
Hey, it's another 4-letter state.
I mean, all those flat, corn-fed states, they kind of mix together. So then I was in Indiana for let's see, 7 years, 4 years for college, and then 3 years afterwards. But I always wanted to help people, do something a little bit more. And then I was applying for the fire department for a while when like moving states made it harder because you wasn't in a place long enough to really like figure out their process. When I was in Colorado, let's see, this was like 2.5 years ago, I got my EMT to kind of just give me a step up for applying for the fire department. Moved out here, saw that AMR, the ambulance company out here, has a river rescue program that they do throughout the summer. So Memorial Day to Labor Day, within the month of May is our training academy. Signed up for that. You gotta pass the swim test. You pass the swim test, pass the interview, then you do a 2-week, 80-hour training. Get open water rescue certified, and then work on the river, on the Sandy and the Clackamas. Best job ever. I mean, I get paid to sit out on the river and hang out. I mean, it gets busy and we got to help people and stuff like that, but you know, you get these slow days where you're like, oh, I just get to mess around with my friends in the water and, you know, have a good time. So
how often are you rescuing people?
It depends. We average about 100 a year, like a season. So in about 3 months, about 100 rescues. And I mean, obviously people who are working there full time are going to have more, but like everybody gets at least a few a season. I think I had, a dozen, a couple, maybe a little more, last year. And I mean, they range. You get somebody who's in a life jacket and floating down. They just got scared and nervous and didn't know how to navigate the current, and they're having trouble getting out. And so you just help them out. And then you have people who are like actively drowning, and you're like grabbing them out of the water, pulling them from being submerged. So it's a wide range on what can happen. So
that's cool.
Is it like spike a little bit during like holidays, like 4th of July and shit like that?
So this is all anecdotal, but my partner on the river this year says he's always notices the second half of July, so kind of the time we're in now, is when we get the busiest and get the most amount of rescues. Obviously holidays are going to be busier, hotter days are going to be busier. You also kind of have at the beginning of the season, when the water's still really cold, but it's warmer outside, people jump in and they get the cold shock, and like it just zaps your energy and they just panic. And so you get quite a few then, not because they're a bad swimmer, just because like the conditions of the water.
Wow.
I get that. I went hiking with my Uncle Tony a long time ago, and we were with his daughter Laura, I guess. Why do I not know how to say my own cousin's name? But we went hiking, and we're at the top of this waterfall, and it was on Big Bear, and I don't know if you know, that's in California. So she was like, "Oh man, that'd be crazy. What if we jumped?" He's like, "Do it." And so she did. Just jumped. Like we've never even been there. I don't know how deep that is or nothing. Like it was crazy. She jumped, and then he's like, "Oh shit!" Like no one expected her to do that.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Okay, you got to jump," and I'm like, "I'm not fucking jumping. I'm like fucking 10 or something. I'm not jumping this fucking thing." And he threw me, and it was like. We talked later in life because I've held that against him for fucking ever. I thought he was just being a dick.
Yeah.
And then I became a dad, and he's like, "So do you get it? Like my daughter's down there in that water. The only way to get down there now is to jump. Otherwise, we got to hike all the way down." And so he threw me. I hit the water and was just like,
"Oh yeah, You hit that water, it'll take your breath away." And
it was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and the problem too is she had to come save me because he can't jump. Because I'm right there in the middle.
And you're not moving.
Yeah, and I'm just like slowly like drowning because I can't move. Yeah. Everything hurts. Like it was, fuck, man. I wasn't ready, bro. Like
when I was a kid in Ohio, there's a bunch of like little lakes and stuff like that, and we had a bunch of rain, and we went to go check out this lake called Caesar's Creek that we'd go fishing at all the time. and it had flooded like all the way up to like the playground that they normally have. So it was probably 50 yards from where the shore normally is to where like the water came up to. Yeah. And so me and my brothers were like, let's go jump in, like let's go, swim out to this playset. And mess around in the water in the playset, and we start swimming, and we get to where we can't touch, and I'm like, oh, this is taking my breath away. Like, I'm exhausted, so then we just turned around and came back. But like, it's like I can swim, but this water just makes it 10 times harder.
Yeah, that's super scary, man. I mean, I have a healthy fear. I feel of like the ocean and water, right? Like, I mean. So two things happened when I was a kid too. Again, we drove down the coast. Oh yeah. But so we're driving down the coast, so we go to the beach, and it's just me and my mom. And she's like, "Oh, go ahead and go swimming." I'm a damn good swimmer, so she's not concerned. I start running out there, and I'm like. First thing I do is I look down, and I'm like, okay, I'm in the water a little bit, and it starts going back. I'm like, okay, cool. So I start running towards the ocean. It keeps going. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the water's just disappearing. And then I look up, and there's like a 10-foot fucking wave coming my direction. So I ran from it. You can't outrun that fucking wave. So this thing hits me, spins me around. I don't know which direction's up. I finally stand up, because the water is kind of running away from me, and then boom, I get hit again, and it just keeps fucking happening. No one sees me. And so I'm battling for my life by myself for like, God knows how long, how many of these waves. I get out, I'm throwing up sand and water. It was awesome. So I hated that. And then recently we got kayaks.
Oh my God.
I'm not a fan. So first of all, she's amazing. I don't know what the fuck is in this.
This is so fun. What?
I was like, this is that white girl shit. Like she's just fucking paddling, just spinning around. Like I don't know what the fuck she's doing. We went, me, her, and Sunny, right? So her and Sunny are in one kayak. I'm in the other. Hers is almost the canoe version where they're in. Mine's the one that sits on top of the water. Yeah. I'm all the way in the back. And it's kind of lifting while I'm going. I'm not having fun. I'm not going the direction I want to go. Nothing's happening. And I'm strong. So now that I'm freaking out, I'm digging. Yeah. And which is just raising this fucking canoe, thinking I'm going to dump out. We're in we're in Lacamas Lake. It's not like scary, right? But like, I'm freaking the fuck out, dude. I did not have a good time. We tried again, and with someone in the front, I'm okay. But we also somehow, there's holes in kayaks.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how me and my daughter did it. We're just paddling along, and then apparently there's a tree under the water, and a whole branch just
came straight up through it.
Right up through. And I'm like, fuck, I can't see what's going on because it's up there with her. So she's like trying to shove this stick back down. We're stuck. I'm not having a good time with the kayaks, man.
And then I keep just hearing them be like, why is Lily so good?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's because they're like trying to figure out why.
Well, she's just fucking going, dude. I don't get it. There's no way I'm doing it wrong. I don't know how to do it wrong.
No way I'm doing it.
I'm like, I'm way stronger. I should be flying through this fucking water.
I'm like going and then like.
She's having to spin all the way around it so I can keep up. I don't understand what's happening. I'm going to try the blue canoe.
And I was like, whoa.
But, yeah, it's scary, dude.
We tried a third time without Antoinette again, and it was me and Sunny in the one floating up above. And I'm in the front. I'm still like, yes, this is so fun. I can't, yes, another try. And him and Sunny both are back there just like, well, Sunny's like, I think we're going to drown. I think maybe it's going
to... She wouldn't stop. I'm like, I'm already not. Like, I'm nervous as fuck already.
Let's just not talk about this.
And she's like, why is this filling up with water? I'm like, it is filling up with water. What's happening? Why is there water in this?
She's just matter of fact about it, but he's like, you are stressed. Just stop. Oh, sorry. Like 30 seconds go by. She's like, so I'm wondering, like, is this going to tip over?
We also realized, too, that day, I think, was the big realization of, like, people are swimming, and then one of them just stood up, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm freaking out, and I can walk right here?
Yeah.
But, whatever. Making me nervous, bro. And then boats going by and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, chopping
Get the
me
weight
up.
coming
Oh,
by.
man.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, Strongman.
Yeah.
What got you into it?
So, like I said, played football through college. When I got done, graduated college, I started an office job, which was the first mistake.
Yeah, what?
I went from 2-hour lifting in the morning, 4-hour practice in the evening, to sitting at a desk for 8 hours. And
you had to do the whole button up.
yeah, yep. And it drove me nuts. And I was still working out. Like, I was still lifting. I'd get done with work. I'd go do like a 2-hour workout, something like that. And I just like didn't have that push. And I was like, why am I like not feeling strong? Why am I like not getting any results? All this kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, I need something to work for. Like, when I did my lifting in college, it was always, I'm training for football, for this performance. And so I was like, let me find some sort of strength comp to do. And thought about powerlifting. My like static 1 rep numbers, they're okay. I'll probably be like high middle of the pack if I did a powerlifting comp, but I'm not gonna go be super competitive and like go out win a powerlifting comp.
Yeah.
Where I excel is movement events. And so I looked up, saw Strongman was near me. There was a comp going on. I was like, okay, I'll sign up for this. And signed up. I did all my training in just a normal gym. Didn't touch a single piece of Strongman equipment going into it. We had natural stones in this one, and to train for it, I was taking ratchet straps and I was strapping together 45-pound plates, and then just lifting them and like shouldering like rubber 45s. I mean, they stayed together well enough. It gave me some training for it. Going to this comp, I was like, yeah, I'm a college athlete. Like, I've been training for this. I've been pushing hard. I was like, I'm going to smoke these guys. And came in and I got like 7th out of like 9. And I was like, oh, wake up call. But something clicked. I was like, this is super fun. I love this. I want to say I took like 2nd in the over. We had axle bar, clean and press away. And I want to say I took 2nd. My overhead press has always been pretty solid. And so I was like, oh, there's things in this that I do well. Like, I can do well if I kind of start training this a little bit better. So then I found a Strongman gym near-ish by me. It was like a 30-minute drive away. Signed up for there. I'd go there like a couple times a week, and then I would train at the gym that I worked at, kind of what I could there. And then just kind of took off. I think my second one I took 3rd. That was in a novice 250 and under.
250 and under?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Damn.
The novice out there, they were doing 250 and under, 251 and over. Jeez. And I mean, I was eating like 5,000 calories a day. I was trying to be as heavy as I could, and I was like 200 pounds. And I'm like going in, and they're like, okay, here's weigh-ins. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave everything in my pockets, and just I'm like weighing in at like 205, like with my shoes and everything on. And was doing some comps, was like hitting podium, but like I was like, why can't I win this? I'm like, 'cause I'm competing with dudes that are 260 cutting down to 250, and I weigh 200 pounds, but I'm getting 3rd place, 2nd place. Jeez. So then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go open. So then I started doing the 80 kilo, the 175. And then I've done a couple of the 180 ones, which then made me much more competitive. So I think I switched I think I won my first one when I switched to open. And yeah, did it a few years. The goal for a long time was just to get to nationals and go and compete. Just go there. And everyone was like, you're a really competitive person, so I know if you go there and you don't win, you're going to want to keep going. And I went there, and I didn't win, and now I want to keep going. But, yeah, like I said, niche out is worlds. So
what was your first strongman comp? Like where? What was it called?
It was out in Indiana. Okay. It was called Janus Fury. Okay.
Okay. They still doing it?
They still do it. Out of a gym called Unbreakable. I don't know. I haven't looked back at their stuff because I haven't been in Indiana for a while. But they would do like 2 or 3 a year, and usually had a pretty good showing. They were kind of the only one in the area that was doing local comps. There were a couple guys that would do some one-offs, like smaller ones, but they were kind of the main show holders. Then went to Colorado, did Crown Mountain.
It's pretty big out there, right?
5280, yeah. I mean, because you got some of the pros. I mean, Brian Shaw's out there. You got Nick Best judged one of them, which is really cool. And then came out here and saw you guys. I was like, okay, this one's close by, so here we go. I'm gonna sign up.
Yeah.
And
did you feel the difference in Colorado with the air?
So
elevation.
At first, I got there and I was like, oh, this isn't bad. And like just walking around, because people were like, oh, you'll get there and you'll notice a difference, just like every day, like just doing normal stuff. I was like, I don't notice anything, so maybe I work out enough and do enough cardio to not have to worry about it. And then I went to do my first workout and I was like, oh no, I get it. I feel it now.
Yeah.
And it's just that like it took longer to like catch a breath, bring your heart rate back down, recover like in between sets. I also did notice, because I track a lot of my workouts and calories, I would burn more calories just on average there. And like my workouts, I would like have more active calorie burn in the workout than I do out here. So
yeah, it was my first time. I competed at Nationals in Denver.
Oh,
I hated it.
It
was just it was one of those things. You're supposed to arrive a couple of days early to kind of get used to it. I was there the day before. I went in and I was like, this isn't the same thing. Like, this isn't bad.
Yeah,
like I'll be fine. And then for a fucking deadlift, I should have hit like 8 or something like that, 6. I did the first one, was like, and then took my breath to go again, and was like, like where's the air? And I ended up getting 3.
Yeah,
because I couldn't fucking breathe.
Yeah.
Yoke was the same way. I'm like trying to run. You can already barely breathe.
Yeah.
And I'm getting like nothing's filling my lungs. They had oxygen there and shit too. I was like,
do I need to overnight your inhaler? Like,
yeah.
I was training when I was living in Colorado, training there. Then I went and did a comp in Cincinnati. I went home, stayed with my mom, like did a comp in Cincinnati. And when I did that one, I was like, oh, why does this all feel so much easier than training felt? Like, this feels great. Yeah. I mean, I think we had, in that one, we had a yoke and like, I think we had Atlas Stone over bar max reps. And I was like, this all feels great. Like, I feel amazing. So.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, and you imagine too that fucking Brian Shaw just lives there.
Oh yeah,
and he works out the way he does there.
Yeah.
So everywhere else is easier for him. Like, that's lame, dude.
It's a weird advantage.
I mean, it'd be the same thing. We'd have to like put one of those air restricting masks on us to do the training he's doing right now, just normally. And I think he does a little bit of air restriction as well sometimes. I was like, that'd be fucking crazy. That's crazy. Man's a monster.
No.
But so where do you want to go to Worlds?
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
That's the goal right now.
Would you want to go to Worlds in the normal leagues or in Naturals?
Naturals right now.
Yeah. I think Worlds and Naturals too. It's also super exciting because it's Like this year's Scotland. Last year was Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is a trip. When the Worlds is here, it's like, all right,
okay,
I'll drive there.
Yeah,
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like in a whole other country.
Yeah.
But we're really excited too. I mean, we're going with them. This will be my first like big trip as like a coach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not competing or nothing, so it'll be interesting. We're trying to go to all the castles. All that stuff and have sex in each one of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
But we did Beacon Rock yesterday or a couple days ago, Thursday.
Yeah, 2 days before my first comp. I'm like halfway up the thing. I'm like, I don't know if this was the move. It was fine.
It was fine. Yeah. It was 2 days before.
But I did start questioning life choices.
But it was hard, and I'm like, I don't want to be one of those fat Americans. That they're all making fun of, you know, trying to hike up these fucking castles.
I went to Ireland and Scotland my freshman year of college.
Okay.
We did a program where the football team went, and we played a football game in Scotland.
Do they have a team
against the Scottish team? Yeah.
No
Are they any good?
They do. No, they were not very good. I mean, we were not very good, and we beat them. So I think that year we went 2-0. In like a small D3 school. We went over there, we played them. They didn't cross the 50-yard line the first half of the game.
Shit.
It's kind of like semi-pro here. You just kind of sign up to play. There's a wide range of ages. It was a league that played Scotland in the UK, in Britain. Like there were teams kind of throughout there, and we played one of their teams. And super cool experience, and super cool to get to. I mean, we went to a bunch of castles and hung out with the team afterwards. That night, we went out drinking with the team, and it was super cool.
Well, I bet they kind of got to be careful who they bring over.
Yeah,
you know, you bring over like a D1 school, that just wouldn't be fun at all. But
I'm trying to see where it is next year.
What, Worlds?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Let's see where you need to book your.
I was trying to look. Last time I looked, which was a little bit ago, they hadn't announced it yet.
Yeah.
They'll probably.
I had a feeling they'll wait till after this.
Yeah.
Well, I think the next move, since they've done Scotland and Ireland, unless they're just going to keep switching back and forth, it might be. I'm thinking the UK, like London or something like that. Yeah. Which would be interesting. I've never been there.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the places where I'm like, I mean, I'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not like, that's where I want to be.
London's cool. I went there in high school. And that was a cool experience. That was my first time going abroad.
Okay.
I guess outside of Canada.
Canada doesn't count. We're attached.
Yeah, you're driving. That's here. Here, but different people.
Yeah, exactly.
And so first time flying overseas, going overseas, which was super cool experience. And I mean, I'd go back to London. I had a blast when I was there.
Yeah.
So I lay over there, but I don't think we have much time.
No, I think it's like 3 hours or some shit. Not enough to get out and go do something real quick.
I think what would be a super cool trip is going and doing all the natural stones. So going to Iceland and going to.
I really want to do that.
Getting hands on the Denny stone, the seeing and touching the real Husaville stone.
You just gave me an idea.
Oh.
Yeah. We promote shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What if we promoted a trip through all the strongman community in the entire nation of this trip of let's go.
That would be sick.
It's not going to be cheap for people to come, but we could book all the hotels.
All
the fucking get a big block of hotels and stuff like that.
And we'd be in Iceland for a little bit, and then we'd fucking go to obviously Ireland, Scotland, and fucking the UK.
Yeah. Netflix did that series of string sports in a bunch of different countries.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was like, that sounds like a sick trip.
Yeah.
Go to all the different places.
Well, I mean, even Martinez, Strength Unknown.
Yeah.
I was super butthurt. I hadn't watched Strength Unknown before we met. And then I just knew he was a big time and he'd done Worlds and stuff like that. And then we met and I was just like, that was my idea. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
So a lot of my shows is always stuff from there's always something cultural in there, from another country or whatever. I'd like to go and like even the Hawaiian stone to shoulder, shit like that, man. Like, I would like to do an entire show that's based on what feats of strength were for different cultures.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
Yeah. I mean, next year's expo is going to be pretty intense. We're already planning it.
Sweet.
Yeah. But it's
last year we started planning this year's the day after. But this year we're planning it before we've completed what.
Well, we got just too many cool ideas, man. So,
always brainstorming.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw these things on the side of my house on the way up here.
I didn't.
There's like giant spool things over there.
Oh.
That'll be next year. I got to make it first. This time I'm going to make them first, and then announce them. Instead of being like, we're flipping cars. And people are like, how? I'm like, I don't know yet.
I got to figure that out.
Because I wanted a handle on them. I don't want people to get hurt.
Well, I remember watching the old like World's Strongest Man videos where they're flipping cars. And I'm like, that looks sick. But, how often do you actually get to flip a car?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Everybody. So we're going to get slammed here soon. We've already had an influx of people signing up.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about it. But first thing I'm trying to do is reach back out to everybody who's helped in like some of these shows capacity, because like I always, if you help in one of my shows, you get a show, right? Like that's how this works. But I want to get everybody there. Like I feel like I owe people money. You know what I mean?
I mean, I volunteered in February. I wanted to do the show, but I was like, I'm getting ready for nationals right now. And I want that to be my focus. So then I was like, how can I be there and not like, instead of just being a spectator? So like, I'll volunteer. I don't have anything going on.
I appreciate it.
I also, I know how much of a pain of an ass it is to load your own weights in training, let alone when you're doing a whole show and you're taking weights on and off for like 8+ weight classes and stuff like that. So I was like, I can get a little workout in and help out loading and moving some stuff.
It's a workout.
So, yeah.
Dude, it's nuts. Especially like some of these shows where it's not even loading an implement, it's moving implements everywhere. These people are like,
back to the start line.
Stones or bags or whatever. That guy made it halfway, and everybody, you can just feel the staff being like, man.
Yeah. That was the issue at Nationals because a lot of people didn't finish the farmer carry. So there was a whole, like, people were upset with the handles for the farmer carries at Nationals. I think there were only 4 people in my weight class Actually, I think there were only 4 lightweights. So between the 165 and the 181s, which was like a solid 40 to 50 athletes, only 4 people finished it. And I think, and those were the only 4 that even made it past the farmers and made it to the sandbag carry. Jeez. And I know all the other weight classes like were struggling also. But yeah, every time somebody like made it halfway with the farmers, you could see the volunteers looking like, oh, we got to bring that back over here. We got to get those handles all the way down over here. So
what was the deal with the handles? Were they too big or what?
They were really smooth, and really narrow. Like, I mean, I don't even have big hands, and my hands were overlapping, on these handles. I think also a lot of people were putting too much chalk on. So there was like no knurling, no like texture to these handles at all. They were brand new. And so people were actually putting too much chalk and slipping. Yeah. I actually didn't put any chalk on before the handles, which I like tested this in warm-ups a little bit to see how my grip felt. Didn't put any chalk on, kind of just left the guy from before me, the chalk that he had on there.
Yeah.
Kind of got my palms a little sweaty, and then that was enough to like really lock in my grip. But yeah, people were really struggling.
We did the same thing when I was at Nationals in Denver. People were loading the fuck out of their arms with tacky. And I went up there and I was like seeing people slide.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not putting shit on. Like, there's enough on there.
There's enough on there. Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I'm not going to pick that up. But like, second, I'm going to go hump that for a minute, but I'm not adding more tacky.
Yeah.
Because people were literally like, they'd pick it up and you'd see it.
Like slide
through their arms because there's so much tacky on it. And I was like, this is like a 400-pound fucking stone. My problem is width or length, right? Like I'm just not long enough to fucking get around that thing. So I humped the fuck out of it for like a minute. It was good. It liked it.
It liked it.
There was like 2 people in my weight class to get that thing up, so I wasn't mad about it. But yeah. So World's next. So are you trying to come to like nationals and shit for naturals?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can make like a whole ass team trip, dude. We really should figure that out.
We literally this was such a plot twist for the year. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
Like we didn't know about it at all either.
I think that was the doubt. Now I'm like when I gotta just look on their website and see when they announce anything.
Yeah.
Because we had AJ in February, we found out about it that day at the showdown, and then we're just like, all right, like we're doing it. Then their qualifier was like.
Then Miriam and Kai both wanted to go
after that or something.
I saw that one like a few weeks before, and like looked at the weights, and I was like, oh, I could do this. Like, I was like, and I was already cutting, so I was like, I could, I wasn't fully down to weight, but I was like, I could cut. I think it was like 5 pounds. So like, I can cut 5 pounds in a couple weeks, and went to go sign up, and they were like, all the spots are full, and I was like.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Is it's going to fill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I kind of want to talk to Angelica and Nick about what they're doing. And maybe we can get a little involved in that too. Yeah. Because if they have more support and more maybe implements or whatever, maybe we can make sure that there's more athletes able to get in there. Because this is a lot of people are saying what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where did that even come from?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So like, I think this next year is going to be massive.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk to them about helping them out with a show too.
Securing some spots for some people.
Yeah, but that's their West Coast qualifier. It's up there. So,
and I was like 2 hours away. That's an easy drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent the night up there, and then
we didn't think we would be traveling this year, and all of a sudden we're like, we're going to Scotland.
Dude, that was such a fucking battle, though, man.
Yeah.
Like, it was...
Oh, my God.
They both tied. And so they both had to do a tiebreaker. And I was like, God damn it. So they were both... Crazy. They were also both losing and then earned the tie.
Oh.
So like it wasn't like... It wasn't like you won one, we won one. And they lost and then tied the first 3 and then won the second 2 or the last 2, and I was like, fuck. Because that's the thing too, is like, that's why it is good to like have a coach or at least someone with some experience there, because there's no way they would have known how to work that system to like make sure that we did that.
I mean, going into nationals, because I trained quite a bit with Klaus, because he has the Cerberus Atlas bags. And I was like, I need to get my hands on these. We did like game planning together, and I was like, I can do well in the overhead press. That's the first. It was a max axle clean and press. I was like, I can get some good points there. I was like, the deadlift is heavy. Just don't zero it. I knew I was going to drop a little bit from the deadlift. But I was like, then I can get my points back in the next 2 events. And so I was 4th coming out of the first event. I dropped to 8th after the deadlift. So I pulled it once. It was 505 on an axle bar.
Damn.
And like there was a couple guys. I think the guy who won the weight class pulled like 8. But then like half the weight class zeroed it. So like I dropped 4 spots to 8th. Then I won the arm over arm sled pull to sled drag. Took first in that, which then jumped me up to, I think, 3rd place. And then took second in the farmers to sandbag, which pulled me into 3rd, or into 2nd, and then maintained going the sandbag over bar, the Atlas bag over bar. I think I took 3rd in that one. But like there was a dude who I think he hit 15 reps in 60 seconds. And like, that's so fast. I think I got 11, 10, something like that. And I mean, that's
and you were cruising.
That's 6 seconds a rep.
Yeah,
and so
that's nuts. That's super crazy, man. Well, I have a hard time with the way USS does things, right? Which is like every time I've gone to nationals, I'd say a good half the people shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
You're just wasting my damn time.
You got like, I feel like there's 3 groups there in each weight class. There's the third that did a local show. Maybe there was 1 or 2 in their weight class, and then they got to go. And it's like, and you get some of those guys that are like, I'm just here to be here at nationals and have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to get in anybody's way. I'm just here to be here for the experience. And I'm like, cool, sweet, sounds good. And then some of those guys were like, okay, let's not be too delusional about where we're at. And then you have a third that's like competitive. They're doing the events. They're going to stay that middle of the pack. And you have that top third that's like competing for first, second, third.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to be a little more in that middle ground, just not knowing what the competition was going to be like.
Yeah.
And had the pleasant surprise of being in that top third. So
yeah, it's definitely, it was crazy because I feel like that's a great way to explain that. Mm-hmm. There's people there because they got their ticket and they're like, fuck it. Mm-hmm. Why not? Right. Yeah. And then there's that group of people who are like, this is maybe my first time at nationals or my second time at nationals. I did earn my spot here, but fucking barely, right? And then there's the dudes who have been doing this a while who always go to nationals and are just like trying to start really focusing on the podium. And I mean, we had CJ Allen in my weight class, and he is a fucking monster. Like he was first the whole time. Yeah, like everybody was fighting for second, third, and fourth. You know, like it was not fucking cool. I mean, but also, I do recommend being in any of those categories. Yeah. Because, I mean, even if you're just there to, like, don't be fucking delusional. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, get that experience. Mm-hmm. Watch these guys. Yeah. Watching CJ Allen was fucking nuts.
Yeah. I mean, and it's cool to get that experience. Yeah. I mean, in my class, we definitely had some people, as we're warming up, they're not paying attention to the bar with the weights at, and they're like, "Oh, I want to drop back down," and we're like, "Hold on, there's another bar right over there that you can, that you can warm up on and not make everybody drop down." I think we're at like 185, and you wanted to drop down to like 95 pounds for the warm up, and I'm like, "Jeez, let's not take half this weight off." Yeah. But then you have guys, and you have guys that understand that, and they're like, okay, I'm going to like pop in when I can, try not to get in people's way. You get guys, I mean, I think there was like the top third of the class didn't even hit their opening weights until like the first 2/3 had already done 3 attempts on their max clean and press. And so like you can see that strength difference there.
Well, I always trip everybody out. I don't warm up.
At all?
No. Oof. I just don't. Like, I save every single piece of energy for the event. Yeah. I mean, like, I stretch a little bit, but I'm not picking that up twice.
I trained to be like, what's the minimum weight that I can do to then be ready? Especially for, like, my max, my, like, 3-rep max, because I opened at 255 clean and press, and I was like, if I do 225 clean and press, I know I'm in a good spot, and then I can just rest. And so I warmed up. We got to 225. I hit that. Other people were doing heavier weights, and I'm like, I'm good. Yeah. And then I rested. So I think there's definitely that fine line between doing too much and, as some would say, blowing your load before you even get on the platform.
So like I'll start in there when everybody first starts, especially with like actual clean and press. I will go do one. Yeah. Right, but like, when you just put shit on the bar. Yeah. I want to get the motion back in. Yeah. And like people can see I know what I'm doing, but then I also go sit down after that. Yeah. So then people don't really know what the fuck's going on. Especially for deadlift too. Yeah. I'll hit like a couple and like at low. I'll hit real low just to get the movements. Yeah. Just to get my body ready, like to kind of just prep my CNS. Like this is about to happen. Yeah. Right? And then I'll go up there, and even at nationals I took second right behind CJ. I did 3 and it was like fucking 7 fucking 57.
Oof.
No, it was 705. It was 705, but in Denver, and this dude pulled 6.
Yeah.
And I pulled 3, and then there was like 2 dudes who hit 1. No one else in the entire weight class could get it off the fucking ground. And I'm kind of like, what do you guys even like? I'm here. I don't expect to win, but I'm in that middle pack where like I'm getting into nationals and like I'm good at something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to zero everything, but like there was a fucking 230-pound circus dumbbell.
Oof. Ooh.
Yeah. Fucking CJ's pumping out like 8 or 9. Another dude hit like 3 and no one else hit it.
Yeah.
That year was just so stupid heavy that like it was literally the podium guys were the ones who were even doing anything.
I mean, you have that fine line on being heavy enough that it's competitive, being too light that if it's at a point where everyone's going to guarantee to not zero, you're going to have dudes hitting like 20 reps.
Yeah.
It's like, but then you go so heavy that, only, 4 of your weight class are hitting it. And then everybody else is like, I don't want to be here. This sucks.
Yeah.
Or they don't sign up because they're like, these numbers are so high. Like, I don't even want to sign up for this. And you got to find that fine middle ground. Yeah.
I mean, it worked, I mean, it was, it definitely separated everybody out real quick.
Oh yeah.
But it was, deadlift's my fucking specialty. That's my shit.
That was the crazy part I noticed, like, being on the promoter side first. That didn't even cross my mind that people would do that. Like, look up the weights at a time and then just not sign up because they think it's too heavy.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this a thing?
Let's just come and try. But
like,
at the same time.
Now,
I think some people get worried to get embarrassed by, like, zeroing an event.
Yeah.
And, like, I just don't want to zero. And it's like, I get that. And you...
Yeah.
Like...
That was one of my big goals for yesterday.
Not zero.
Yeah. Like going into it all the past 2 weeks, I was like, I'm not going to zero anything. I at least have that. Like.
Well, I do feel like at the same time.
She's zeroed one of them. I'm zero, aren't
I do feel like, too, like those people will be where they're at.
Yeah.
Forever. Like.
If you're not willing to push for it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I've zeroed plenty of shit.
Yeah.
Definitely more than I've done amazing at.
I thought I might zero the deadlift at Nationals.
Wow.
I was like, a 505 axle bar, like, that's a push for me. I do better at like a 80% heavyweight. Like, if they would have given us like 485, I would have, I could have probably pulled 6 to 8. At 485, I get to a 1 rep and I'm like, oh, this sucks. Like that 505, I was like, this is a pull. I maybe could have pulled a second. I like started to pull it and I was like, I'm gonna call it here. I was like, I got 3 more events. I'm gonna save myself. But yeah, I have this like weird. My 1 rep's not great, but like you cut, 15% off of that, and then I'm like ripping out reps, so it's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Actually,
yeah. It's like I'm a glutton for punishment. That's the thing. So
you just want it to be just heavy enough to really hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so this entire thing, I mean, competing in general, I don't think people quite understand how much chess is involved in strongman, right? Because yes, pulling that second rep. Would that have put you up a place? Would that have done that? If it's not, if this dude pulled 6 and then nobody else is pulling it at all, and your 1 keeps you in second place, pull 1.
Yeah.
Right? It was the same thing. I did Oregon's Strongest. We were doing the 350-pound stone over bar, and it was me and Brian Bain, like fighting for first and second. He had 6. I barely got 1. And I was starting to tear my bicep on the second one. I could feel it tearing. And I was like, can I get this over? Maybe. Yeah. But is it worth it? This dude, I'm not hitting 7.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 45 seconds in right now. Like, I just put it down. I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm already in second. Nobody else can get this off the ground.
Yeah.
So, but that's an issue, too, with these stones for me, having these little ass arms, is that I got to squeeze so much.
Yeah.
I start tearing my biceps.
It's all pull in and squeeze together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's just wrapped all the way around it with a big hug.
That's how it feels when I do stuff with Klaus. His arms are so freaking long. I'm like, dude.
And that grip on that man.
Yeah.
Dude, my grip is pretty fucking great. He's better.
Yeah.
It is frustrating. I'm like, I can pull way more than you. I can do just about everything more than you. And then you come in here and just pick everything up with one hand.
He's so fun.
He's such a great dude. I love that fucking guy. Yeah.
I'm like, how is this same person so sweet and so mean to me? All in the same.
Dude, he does flip that switch where he's just a fucking ass. And I'm like, get away. Leave me alone. Or I'm standing there because I've been hurt. So I'm watching him just do this to everyone. I'm like, all right. She gets it. You know? But he's such a good dude, man. I like him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's a top favorite.
Yeah, top favorite. His little jean shorts everywhere. So, what else? What else do we got? Where are you at, Carson? Anything else you want to bring up? So you're married, right?
Recently separated.
Oh, well, my bad.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We're still friends. We're like staying connected. So.
Oh, that's interesting.
It was time. It was needed. So.
Ran its course.
Going our separate ways. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
So you're available.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You hear that, everybody?
There's a
He's
question mark
now.
in there.
Yeah.
Was it a high school sweetheart situation?
It was high school sweetheart.
Right,
yeah. Different lifestyles. And so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up super conservative Christian in a tiny little bubble. This is the way, right? And it's not the way, in my opinion.
I mean, you grow up in the Midwest, and they tell you love somebody, you care for somebody, you get married, you settle down, you have kids.
Yeah, here's the next thing.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom.
Here's what you do.
And before you know it, all your life decisions are made. And like through my 20s, I just was there to fuck shit up and undo it all. And then I was even more lost. Yeah.
We were young when we got together. Young when we got married. And looking back, we were like, maybe we should have waited.
Yeah,
maybe we should have understood ourselves a little bit before we jumped into this.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be tied to decisions you made as a 16, 17, 18-year-old for the rest of your life, maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like adults are always saying that, like, oh, you're just a kid, you don't know yet. Well, then why are we now stuck with a decision we made at that age, right? Like, that's insanity to me. It's
I have kids, right? My son's 18, my daughter's 14, my other daughter's 11, right? So, like, it's definitely one of those things where I'm like, they're like, no sex till marriage. No. Like, as a parent, I want to be like, no sex till marriage, right? But as a human, I'm like, you better fuck them a couple times.
You're like...
Because like there may be some shit they're into,
and you don't want to be stuck with something you aren't having fun with.
Yeah. I mean, what happens the first time you try and pee on them, and they're like, "What? That's disgusting," and you're like, "You're hurting my feelings. I just want to own you completely."
Wait, this is my thing. What do you mean?
What do you mean? It's the thing that's got my dick hard this whole time. I'm super confused, but it's hard. I'm at a hard spot right now, right? Because I'm like. I definitely don't want to be super just like, just go out and explore your body, blah, blah, right? I had a kid she was pregnant at 17. I was 17. She was 19. And then he was born, I turned 18 and 2 months later he was born. So like I get making not great decisions, right? But at the same time, all those decisions before helped me at least know a little bit more about what I was doing. The kid thing locked me down pretty hard for probably 15 years, which wasn't fun. But, so I get it, man. 18-year-old me didn't do what 36-year-old me is into.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm a very different person than when I was, we met when we were 13.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I'm a very different person than that.
Right.
And she's a different person than
that. As
so,
you should be.
Like,
let's hope so.
Yeah. I still love her. We're still friends and stay connected. We've got 2 dogs, and so like we communicate very well to take care of them and
Cool.
get time with them. So
that's good though, man. What kind of dogs you got?
I have a boxer pit bull mix.
Okay.
She's the older one. Had her for coming up on 8 years now.
Yeah.
And then an American Bully that I've had for 4 years, almost 5 years.
Yeah.
So,
one of the short ones or the?
Yeah. She's like, I don't know, maybe like 3 feet long, maybe 1.5 feet tall, 2 feet tall.
That's how they're supposed to look.
65 pounds.
Yeah. 65 pounds.
Yes.
That's just a little fucking rock.
Yes, she's a bowling ball and does not understand how big she is. And I made the mistake of taking her on a hike one time.
Oh no! Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I got a backpack. I'll carry her." I ended up carrying her for like 2 miles.
Oh my god!
Miserable. Yeah, I was like, "I'm not doing this again." Nope, that was the last time. First and last.
So I have an American Bully. That's what was barking outside. He's an XL. So he's 75 pounds, but they added in boxer to get him a little taller. So he's got the pit bull head.
Yeah.
The bully lips, so he drools on shit.
Yeah.
But a boxer body. So he looks like a fucking bodybuilder, man. he's kind of yoked, but like thin and trim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, I love the fucking guy, but he will not.
He's a butthead.
He's a butthead.
Yeah.
He's about coming up on 9 now.
Yeah.
And he's starting to be like, that thing on the counter, I want that.
Yeah. See, Pooh's not big enough to get up on the counter. There's no shot. No
Pooh,
shot.
huh?
Yeah, Pooh.
Pooh. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. Poo.
Yeah, Titan is just like, I really don't care anymore.
He's like, what's the worst thing you're going to do to me, Dad? Yell at me and put me outside? Like, I don't have the heart for it, you know? Like, I mean, he's been through a lot already.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't like men very much. He likes me, right? But it's hard for him to be accepting at all. He usually will just bark and bark and bark from behind me. But we've been through a lot. He's bit a couple people, so that wasn't good. They were in my yard, so some dude sticking his finger through the fence.
Oh yeah, that's it.
He lost tip of his finger. He was drunk. I'm standing there telling the dude fucking stop.
I mean, that's that dude's fault.
That's what I said.
100%.
But then my other neighbor, we had a 4-foot fence. He leaned over and my dog went up and snatched his bicep. Put a quarter-size hole in his bicep.
I think it's an important detail. Not only did he lean over, but he leaned over behind your back.
Yeah.
So it looked like he's coming up behind you. Like,
so it wasn't like he went out to go bite someone. It did feel like both times were pretty not like antagonized, I guess. You know, like he thought he was doing what he needed to do, but it was
there are extenuating situations.
Yeah. So it's not like he's out fucking but at the same time when I'm walking him, no, you cannot pet my dog. You know, like, oh, but I'm good with I will hit you. Yeah. You know what I mean? If he bites anybody else, I'm in trouble. So like no. But little fucker. We got 12 chickens now. The babies just got out. We're so stoked. I love fucking chickens.
They're so cute.
She's allergic to the dog and the cat and all this other shit. So she's loving that chicken.
Yeah.
You had chickens?
No.
No.
They're fun.
They're awesome.
It's
we have
like
goats back there too.
Magical.
I love being at Tractor Supply and seeing the baby ones. So
so cute.
Looking at them. But
I just feel like birds are supposed to like be skittish and fly away, and they like come up to me and like cuddle under my neck. It feels like I'm some animal whisperer or something. I'm like, cats and dogs, like they're supposed to come up to you. That's not. That's just what they do.
That's
but like
fancy,
birds, it's crazy.
Yeah, these birds are fucking cool.
Very social.
The thing is, the 11-year-old.
Yeah.
He's about these birds. So she goes out and just snatches them. And she's like, I'm holding you for like 10 minutes. And they're like trying to get away a little, but now they're just like, fine.
Well, I mean, the ones, like he already had some before we had moved in. So those ones are still like, they're the grannies. And they're just kind of like, fuck off. But, but like the ones we've had since she's here every day, like she's picking them up as chicks every day.
She'll even like flip them on their back and hold them like a baby.
And
they just get, well, One pecked her mouth the other day. But we're telling her, like, you need to start understanding, like, you can see she's getting agitated. You got to put her down.
Yeah.
Right? Don't just force the hold or she'll do something. Right? So, and then these babies, they're even cuddlier than the other ones.
Yeah. They're so
I have one we call Tiny because she's going to be massive. And we would put her on my chest and she would crawl in under my beard. So I'd like put it on her. And
You got the beard.
yeah.
Yes,
Anyway.
Yeah. So an animal I can cuddle without
repercussions.
Right.
Well, no, there's repercussions, I guess. You gotta be careful.
Depends on the human.
Yeah.
Major repercussions.
Major repercussions. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, sweet.
You coming to Strongman Sunday?
Maybe. I got a few things I gotta do, so we'll see about timing.
Well, we're doing the tires.
Yeah.
And you'll see the videos here soon. No one asked, so I didn't say because I didn't think about it. These tires do have rims.
Oh, that'll make it a little bit heavier.
Yeah, not just a little.
Just the way to pick them up.
Yeah,
you know, like.
I mean, I'm loading them in the truck, and I'm like, maybe 4.
I'm wondering time wise.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying maybe 4.
To affect it, like, can you do 6 in a minute?
So we'll see today, kind of where we're at, because we got pretty good athletes coming, right? So, I hope Klaus can come. He can't come.
I think he's out of
town. Oh shit! Right, he's dealing with that stuff at home.
I don't know. I know. We miss you, Klaus.
Yeah.
It's been too long. We had to take 2 weeks off anyway.
Yeah.
Of just doing Strongman. So.
Anyway, we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah. But we'll have all the videos up by the end of the month of the pull, all that shit.
Sweet.
And the deadlift's getting intense too. It's changed.
Mm-hmm.
So there's for everybody hearing too, there's basically 2 hooks coming out of the frame, and they sit like C's, like downward facing C's, right? So we're going to load the bar underneath it, and you have to pick it up loaded, place it in these C's, and then pull it. So it's about 18 inches once you hit the hook.
Okay.
And then from there, the Subaru Civic mix is what we're calling it. Because apparently it was stitched together. The body of it is a Subaru Impreza, and the whole top outer shell is a Honda Civic. So we don't know what the fuck this thing is. But that one's around $450.
Frankenstein.
And then the Geo Metro is around $250.
Okay.
So
I drove a Geo Metro for a while when I was in high school.
Hell yeah.
Me and 4 friends could pick that thing up and move it to a different parking spot.
It was definitely easier to flip.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. But we also broke the fucking Civic already. Donald's over there fixing it right now, Adam. But anyways, thanks for coming, brother. Yeah. If you can make it today, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But otherwise. All right, this is Psychotic Strength Podcast. It's Tyler Toby Townsend.
Lilly.
Carson Aquino.
Thank you, sir.